Does the newest version make this shoe even better? Here's what I think you should know about the Wade 808-2 V2. Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be quickly going over the V2 of one of the best shoes from last year, and definitely a dark horse in terms of performance. So these are priced pretty decently at $120 US on waveway.com. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. I don't think the original version is still available, so they're only selling the V2 for both the regular and ultra version as of now. For the colorways, I personally like the first few batches better, but the Bruce Lee colorway on the ultra V2 is super tough. When it comes to making the V2 of a shoe, somehow Waveway usually just goes with an added strap or an ankle sleeve, something like that. We saw that on the All City 10 V2 as well. Look, I'm the 808-2 and now I'm the 808-2 V2. Anyways, there are small differences that I really want to point out. Let's find out if the V2 did make any improvement to this very popular shoe. They come in their regular black shoebox. On the first look, it's still a low top. The silhouette itself has no changes except for the strap on the upper. It basically has the shape of the Li Ning logo. We'll get into how the functionality goes very soon. For the upper materials, there's a TPU wrapping around the toe box that kind of acts as a fusing. It feels a little bit thicker in hand compared to the first version, so support is there. A similar amount of padding inside and the exact same rubber outsole with the same traction pattern. This shoe is good to go for outdoor use, by the way. And as usual, it is the same removable drop-in midsole with Cloud Foam Plus. The upper bends pretty easily, but it actually has better torsional support than you probably think. Weight is about average. This size 11 pair is at 435 grams. You get good agility in your movements. On feet, it just looks pretty long. Out of the V2 colorways, I do like this lavender one the most. Performance-wise, there's no difference at all in terms of traction and cushioning. Maybe two of the most important aspects for a lot of us. The Cloud Foam drop-in midsole doesn't feel as loaded as the Boom drop-in midsole on the Ultra, but it's still sufficient for most people's needs, I feel like. You get good comfort inside, a smooth transition outside, just not much of a heel compression. And the traction is amazing. It's a super squeaky outsole that has a strong grip on both clean and dusty courts. With the fit, I still went half size up from my true size. So 10.5 in most Nike sneakers, a size 11 in these for me. I would say though, with the addition of the strap, lockdown became a little bit better. It does feel more secure on feet compared to the first version. The 808-2 has a tiny bit of heel slippage, but the padding actually offsets that issue on the interior. Also, it is still a rifle-friendly shoe. Other than that, impact protection is still going to be average at best. With this upper on the V2, it's not as breathable as before, but that's really if we're nitpicking. Not that big of a difference. In general, the upper is pretty stable and supportive. Overall, I think the V2 did not disappoint. Well, this shoe was pretty good to begin with. But I do want to point out that if you have flat feet like I do, the improved lockdown might not necessarily be a good thing, because I had no soreness playing in the original version, but my feet were a little bit sore after wearing these. You know, for us flat footers, other than arch support and underfoot cushion, you also don't want the midfoot area to be too tight, where it squeezes your feet. So the better lockdown is sort of a trade-off. I actually had a slightly better experience playing in the first version. So to answer our question on if the V2 made these better, to be honest, not really. If you thought the 808-2 was not secure enough, then the V2 was definitely better. But you know, V1, V2, there's not much of a difference. Let me know how you feel about the 808-2 V2 down in the comments. If you played in them, tell us which version you got and how your experience has been. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.